Hey Virgo, or Chinese Year Rooster, beautiful, beautiful Earth. This one's for you. We're tapping into how are people viewing you as of lately and why. So just take what resonates from this, and thank you guys so much for your support. And I hope you guys are having a good week so far. As I have the Nave of Pentacles and the Nave of Cups here, which are both pages. Okay, all water and all earth energy. You could definitely be talking to a feminine Virgo today, or Chinese Year Rooster. You guys could be Virgo snakes, Virgo oxes, Virgo roosters, Virgo pigs, Virgo sheep, Virgo roosters, or Virgo rabbits, okay? You could even be a Pisces rooster, a Pisces ox, Pisces snake, a Cancer snake, a Cancer ox, a Cancer rooster, a Scorpio rooster, a Scorpio ox, a Scorpio snake. I am a Pisces rooster, so I feel like a lot of this energy is coming from two different people, two different parties, okay? You have threes. You have three wolves and three owls. Something about three. Could be life path number 3. What I do sense with these energies is like with the wolf. You're very in that sense of a pathfinder energy. A person or a group of individuals definitely views you as your own pathfinder. You are able to maybe solve problems, and these problems could be simple, and the solutions could even be simpler. But there's something within what people are recognizing in you that you don't necessarily see in yourself, so they kind of fill in the blanks for you and what they see in you. This is actually really positive overall energy of these two cards specifically coming through. The other individual or group here is that they're definitely seeing you as very wise. Even if you're young, you are youthfully wise. That's what I'm getting. You are maybe young, wild, and free, but in a way of being responsible, having moral and standard, even having drawn boundaries. And a lot of these people that are seeing you in this group have once upon a time made you draw a boundary with them, and they actually have more respect for you because you did. You didn't allow them just to keep walking all over you. You said, I'm done with that. I'm fed up with that. That actually made a significant difference in the way somebody was viewing you in the past. Somebody was seeing you in the past as like weak and maybe vulnerable and easy to walk on. This person's easy to manipulate, but you had put your foot down because you were finally to the point where you are a nice person. And you know what, if somebody really makes you draw that line, you're not going to keep putting up with it. I'm sorry, but you won't. And that's a Virgo for you. Okay, and that's exactly the thing here. Somebody switched up on how they view you now because they see you actually do care about yourself. It's like somebody who always lets people walk all over them. They get viewed as like no, but they don't care about themselves. They don't care. They'll just keep letting it happen. And that's not a good thing, right? That's like not what you want. And another thing with the Nave of Cups is you're very communicative, and this individual or this group sees you as open, vulnerable, fun to be around, as well as the fact that you are able to speak out, and what you need to say, you will say it. And you have almost no remorse for saying what you need to say. These 3 hours or owls are looking down. They both have full moons on them. The full moon in Virgo will be happening on the 24th, so this could be a time for you guys to really feel alive with this energy and how I view you. Now, everything that I'm saying is how these people or individuals are viewing you and how I'm reading that they're viewing you. But what I actually see is that you guys are very intellectually smart. There's been a lot of things in your life, maybe as a young aged Virgo or rooster, you had to put up with a lot of things that maybe made you grow up and be more mature quicker. A lot of these situations could be different for everybody, but a thing that I am feeling is like you had to raise your your baby sister, your baby brother. You had to be there to babysit. You had to be there because mom and dad had to work, or was the only one doing everything, and you're the only one that came in handy of being morally responsible and capable of taking care. And there's some things that really just made maybe you had to go grocery shopping, or you had to do a lot of the walking around and walking the kids to school and all this stuff because nobody else was there. In that sense, you had to grow up quicker, and you matured a lot faster. But that doesn't mean that you don't have playful and exciting and energetic childlike energy about you, because you definitely do. And you are very fun. You're a very, unique individual. I mean, you really know how to put on your serious face. If you need to put that poker face on, you do it. Like, you could be laughing, and then all of a sudden, It's just like the entering of somebody in the room. It's just you notice, you could even probably sense this person coming in before, and your mood could shift all the way up to somebody being like, "Hey, what's wrong?" And then all of a sudden that person walks through the club door, the bar door, the restaurant door, whatever, and you're like, "Oh, that's what I was feeling." You kind of just knew it. Somebody else recognized it, and all of a sudden, like those kinds of moments do happen in your life. I do feel it happens more with this individual or these energies, because you're over here actually having a good time. You're actually communicating and being vulnerable. So those moments that you're in that vulnerability, when there's one little frequency change, one little tiny little notch changing, you're like, oh no, I can't do that anymore. I gotta put on my bold face. You know, that kind of energy is happening there. Okay, so let's get a little bit more detail. Six of Pentacles, you're very equal, you're very fair, Ace of Wands, you're very creative, fun to be around, exciting. You come up with very fun and thrilling ideas. Like what should we do? Let's go bowling. Let's go miniature golfing. Let's go race car, go karts or whatever. Let's go do a roller coaster. Let's go to the amusement park. Just do something fun. Like, it's really like everything you come up with is a great idea. Let's talk about the Nave of Pentacles and how these individual or group is viewing Virgo, please. Let's get a little bit more. The Lovers. This could be your lover that views you in this way. And they see you as very, like, in your own pathfinder energy, you maybe soul family energy too. With just the Lovers being there, it's like a sense of like soul family. It's comforting, it's welcoming, it's the soothing energy of the feeling here. Gemini, Chinese, your horse. I love that feeling though, because it is like a loyalty, maybe something about Little Red Riding Hood, I don't know, but she got the red hood. You guys could be wearing red. Something about the full moon is definitely prominent in all of these pictures. And no, not the full moon is in every single one of these pictures. I mean, there's quite a few, but the fact being is there's 3 here out of the entire deck, right, that they all have full moons on them. So there's a lot of love from this individual or from this group of people that view you in such a very smart and prepared. You're like a prepped person. You prepare for the unaware, but you don't know not how to have a good time. I mean, if you were to watch like one of those scary movies that like they go to a cabin with a group of friends or whatever, you're the one that's actually looking out in all the areas, making sure everything's safe, make sure everything's good, watching out for everybody else, but also still being able to have a drink or two or whatever and have a good time. And it doesn't mean you have to be drinking to have a good time, but I'm just saying in that sense, like if you were to watch those movies, you know what I mean. There's been a lot of times that you maybe been weak or vulnerable, had some bad luck, had to rebel and let go of some of these things and release the fear, and find love maybe with these people. And that's what's happened. Now you become warm, welcomed, and happy, and there's unfinished business here with these individuals. And some upheaval had to take place for improvement. All right, let's see a little bit more about this individual. They have the 3 of Swords in the reversal, helping you release the pain, helping you overcome adversity and struggle and obstacles and depression and anxiety and sadness. That's huge. Libra's energy, by the way, or Chinese your dog with the 3 of Swords. Something about three is specific. I had 3 wolves, 3 owls. I mean, the number 3 and number 6 is 2 3s. So it's pretty interesting. Now let's see what this energy over here of the Nave of Cups is. How else are they viewing the Virgo's energy? You got the 10 of Wands in the reversal, able to share your burden. So it's exactly when you're in a vulnerable emotional state, you're able to actually share your burdens with people like that. These are the people that are listening to you, that are actually understanding of your sensitivity. And this could be like friends, like people you just get together with, you can celebrate with, that you can have fun with, and be emotionally vulnerable with. Tell them things that maybe you wouldn't tell everybody else. You have the Death as well as the Nave of Wands in the reversal. Okay, so Sagittarius is energy, opposite of Gemini, so it's kind of weird. There could be something about day and night with these individuals or these groups. Like you feel like this could be the day for you, this could be the night for you, this could be the day for you, and this could be the night for you. But with the Death card, it's interesting because it's like, you've been transforming, you have been having ego deaths, you have allowed yourself to align to the personality traits of your higher version of who you are becoming, and you've allowed you abandoned the old traits and the outdated cycles, and you've allowed yourself to move on forward. You no longer are sitting there pessimistic about life. You're no longer, sitting there not opening up or being vulnerable at all. You're actually being confident in a lot of things. You've changed a lot of different types of personality traits within yourself that you had been projected onto from past relationships with all kinds of individuals, friends, mother relationship, father relationship, brother relationship, sister relationship, all of the above. There's some things that you kind of missed out on, and I feel like you're coming back in that sense of, with this group or this individual, you feel like a sense of getting that back. It feels like it's kind of replenishing what you had felt like you lost, but that's because you're releasing the things and allowing room to be made for these new things to replenish and replace what you had felt you were holding on to an empty space the whole time, And you have Scorpio twice, both of these, and Sagittarius twice. This Nave of Wands, or is it the Nave of Wands? Okay, it's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So it's all fire. But yeah, there's a lot of things that you had felt. It doesn't even matter because the Nave and the Knight of Wands in the reverse are both very similar. And it still gives me that sense like there was a lot of pessimism. And yeah, there's a huge transformative death and rebirth energy happening here. A resurrection type of feeling, but with the energy of fully your own frequency, your own authenticity. There's no like negativity projections or, things that are harmful to your future in the energy that you're transforming into. So you have done the most basically to heal everything in the past and kind of feel young again, free again, happy again, joyous again, and you're feeding that energy into two different individuals or groups here. And I feel like, everything that you're doing is a beautiful act of God within yourself, which is God consciousness. And if we all want to just be legitimately correct here, we are all God, we are all Him, and the power with God resides in all of us. So if we can always just delve into the power of ourselves, we are delving into the power of oneness, and that is healing all. When we heal one, which is ourselves, we make the energy open up to become more able to receive more healing, like traits, abilities, and capabilities for not just ourselves, but for other people. It's like we could be the key for other people's healing journeys if we keep moving in our own purpose. And I feel like that's a huge thing that's happening here, that you've allowed these two individuals or groups that to see that they can be vulnerable, they can be open, they can have the things that they want to have. They don't have to be stuck in some kind of systematic control in any way means necessary, under somebody else's, house, parents, relationship partners, um, family members in general, like people trying to control somebody else. Like that's not the case. You're over here trying to set the example of many people try to control you too, Virgo. And, now all of a sudden there's a whole lot of change. There's a whole lot of difference. I do feel like you guys are very ecstatic. Like I'm getting a really happy, thrilling type of vibe here. You guys could have a cat. That could be very specific because you got two kitties here. I'll let you see them. They may resemble these. Okay. And you guys could even have an owl or a wolf as a spirit animal. And the thing is I have a wolf as a spirit animal too. That could be one of the things that we're resonating with, and that's one of the reasons why you came across my path and I came across yours. Anyway, I'm gonna get an Osho's in for both these groups and individuals. You do got harmony and new vision. See, this is an energy over here that's brought you harmony with love, with support, with honest, loyal commitment, right? And devotion to each other. The ability to grow, the ability to heal, the ability to overcome, harmonious feelings. Number 10. And then new vision, the sense of a transformation and sense of a new vision and of not having to bring the past into this new vision to screw it up, healing all the old to, allow the new to just flow through. And then there's only whatever the new brings for you to heal. That kind of, fresh new start, right? New vision, 12. I do feel like that's a huge this is where this energy has been immaculate. It's not that you are only in here having a new vision, you're allowing other people to have that new vision too. That's why I like to do these how are people viewing your readings, because sometimes you don't even notice in yourself what you're doing for other people. And it's like, look at this, what you're helping other people notice inside themselves, what they will be able to recognize, and the pattern will just keep going and make other people keep healing. And that's what we want. We want healing for everybody. We don't want to have to force healing on somebody, but we would like to help them see that there's other options and other ways of doing things instead of the same old same, right? Anyway, a few messages for you. We do have peppermint or turmeric could be specific for you guys. Peppermint specifically relieves IBS pain, may reduce nausea, skin irritation, diarrhea, menstrual cramps, and anxiety. Now, with turmeric, it helps anti-inflammatory things. Like if you have an inflammation on something, turmeric helps to get that to go away. Boost body antioxidants, enzymes, fights oxidative damage, digestive disorders, arthritis, respiratory infections, allergies, liver disease, depression, improving health, heart health, and preventing Alzheimer's and cancer is what turmeric does. Those are at least some things that it does. It does a lot more. I just put down as much as I can fit there, really. And some kind of reconciliation is also upon you here, Virgo. Another message. Somebody loves butterflies, dragonflies, or ladybugs. And I hope that this helps. You guys are very beautiful individuals. You guys got purple, or yeah, you do. You do have purple. Purple, blue, and pink are here, and those are heavy. And I guess you do have orange and red too. A lot of the energy of sacral chakra in alignment with that in meditation. And meditation for each individual chakra is what I'm feeling here, what I'm feeling in here. So if you guys go through the chakra list, you can listen to about 10, I'm going to say like 10 to 15 minutes. It doesn't matter. You can choose as much as you really want to per root chakra, frequency music, and meditating in what the root chakra means and symbolizes, and then sacral chakra, and then solar plexus, and then heart chakra, and then throat chakra, and then, you know, all the way up. But start from root so that it can ground you fully. And then when you get to the crown, you could definitely feel a lot of definite things, because once you release all the blockages, that's all just going to flow, right? Think of a straw. If a straw is clogged and you're drinking a milkshake, and you know the milkshake's got like strawberries and pineapples or whatever it's got in it, and it gets stuck in the straw. If you start from the bottom, push it all the way out, everything from the top has the ability to flow through, you know what I mean? And all the stuff from the bottom has all the ability to also do what it has to do and release. No blockages, right? Think of your alignment as a straw between root and crown, and the fact being you need that as clear as possible to receive and to give, right? Anyway, I hope this helped. I really do. You guys are amazing, and I'll see you guys again soon. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and God bless.